What's up, guys? Hope you're all having an amazing day. Welcome back to the channel. I know it's been a while. I think the last 2 weeks I never posted any video, and even though I did not intentionally take a break, um, it was kind of nice just to like chill out and create some more work and focus on other stuff that is going on. And I know I've talked about it just a little bit in on this channel, but I have a solo gallery show coming up, and I'm hoping that I've been able to document the whole process so I can share with you guys in the whole video. But it's happening actually next week, which is on the 5th of June. Um, I'll be putting the work up on this Wednesday. Today is Saturday, so in just a few days, Wednesday, I'll be hanging them at the gallery. On Thursday, people can start seeing them. Friday, and then Saturday is the actual opening of the show. So I've just been focusing on making all that happen, and very excited about that. Just even talking about it now, I can see the tension building up. Yeah, it's nerve-wracking, and I'm excited about it. So I cannot wait for you guys to see it. I cannot wait for you guys to uh, come to the gallery and see it in person. It'll be nice to see some of you guys there, your beautiful faces. But anyway, that is not what we're going to be talking about today, but it's kind of how this video came about. 2 weeks ago, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, when I went to check the final prints of my photos that will be going in the gallery show. Well, actually, I printed them, and the bigger ones printed them at Midwest Photo, but I had to get it mounted somewhere else, mounted and framed somewhere else. So I went to check it out and see how it looked framed. I had already sent in a few frames to be done, so I wanted to go check it out and see how it came out before I sent the rest of the frame there, because I also made the frame myself. Actually, I didn't make it myself, but I did painted it myself. My father-in-law helped make the frames, build it, and then I went over to his place and painted them. However, I got really emotional when I saw the photos in the frame. I mean, I've made prints before, I have framed my work before, I have shown in the gallery before, but this was different. I don't know, but this was different. I got a little bit emotional just seeing my photos like that, and thinking that it's going to be in a solo show that many people are going to be seeing. So when I left the print shop, or when I left the frame shop, I drove downtown just to kind of walk around, to just kind of like soak it all in. And luckily I had my Canon FTb with me, that I have not been shooting it that much, but it came back from repair, because if you guys remember, long time ago I made a video and I said when I turn it upside down, the rewind knob will just drop. So I sent it in to get repaired, and luckily for me, it's been repaired, and I had it with me because I was inspired to just start carrying it around again. And I've been missing shooting 50mm lens because my Bessa that I take with me everywhere in my fanny pack that I really love, thanks to my wife for that, it has a 35mm lens on it, so I missed shooting 50. So then I was just carrying this around with Kodak TriX in my fanny pack, and so whilst just kind of walking, I decided to make some photos that got very interesting and gave me some sort of ideas that I want to do. And because of the reason of what I want to do, I kind of want it to be a surprise, not to you guys, but to certain people. So I don't want to share it on here, even though I know they don't watch my videos, but it's the internet and people watch stuff. So I'm still gonna keep it low key, but I started taking photos around, downtown, the Seattle Mile, the Lebec Tower, just making photos. And the first day I shot Kodak TriX and I pushed it to 800. Now, I have said so many times on here that I do not like Kodak TriX pushed, but I did push it. And even though I still kind of didn't like the results, it was fun. So I came home, developed the film, took a look at the photos, and that is when I got the idea of finding one picture that I would love because I wanted to make a print of it. So I decided to go back the second day and shoot a whole row again. The same location, the same building, just trying to get that one photo that would be good as a print. So that being said, this is the photos I got on the first day. So now that you've seen the photos, like I said, I decided to go back. This time, shoot at box speed because I had already pushed 800 and I'm like, even though I like contrast, it's a little bit too contrasty. Maybe I kind of underexposed a few of them and I wasn't that impressed. So on the second day, I was a little bit self-aware of my settings and what I was doing. Luckily for me, the light meter in this camera still works perfectly, still does work. So I took some photos, ones that I was happy with. And then at the very end, when I was almost done with the row, there was a shot that I took and I was like, man, this would have been really great if I had a yellow or red filter, which I had never shot with yellow or any sort of color filters ever. But in my head, I was like, man, I wish I had a filter here to get more contrast between the blue sky and then the building that I was photographing, the orange building. So that gave me the idea, okay, what if we go back again with a filter and shoot the entire thing again? So you've seen the second day photos. The third day, I went to one of the local camera shops here in Columbus, World of Used Photography, and I bought myself two filters. I bought a yellow filter and a red filter. No, I bought an orange filter and a red filter. And initially the thought was to shoot half of the row, so like 24 exposures, so 12 of the photos on the yellow filter, on the orange filter, and then 12 of the photos on the red filter. But when I got on the scene, oh man, I totally forgot about the orange filter after I screwed on the red filter. And again, I am so glad that this camera's light meter still works, because when I put the red filter on, the red filter has on the case that you put the filter in, it says on there it's 3 stops, which means it's cutting down 3 stops of light. And because this camera's light meter read through the lens, I didn't have to compensate anything because it's already reading through the lens. So that was a good thing, picking up this camera to shoot. I ended up taking the entire photos with the red filter, forgotten totally about the orange filter, and I just remembered after I was done. But I thought about going back again and using the orange filter, but I just like kind of like gave up. Not like gave up, but like was content with what photos I've already gotten. So on the third day, here are some of the photos I got. Those are the photos that I took on the third day. And as you can see, I did, I got some pretty cool photos. The only side thing was, the thing that didn't go well for me was the weather and how the skies were. I wish I had the red filter when I shot that of the second day, because the sky was blue, it was nice, just a little bit of clouds, so it would have been really nice. Now just saying it out loud makes me really want to wait till the weather is nice, a day that I know it's going to be sunny and then also have some clouds, to go back out there and still try to get more photos and maybe potentially have the one, or maybe this time, even though I have made a commitment that I'm going to shoot these photos on 35. That being said, I think the way I think about 35 now has really been inspiring, and it's gonna make me create some photos that will be potential, like future, we're talking about 5, 10, 15, 20 years ahead. Use those photos for something, because like I said, the 35 that I've been creating recently, I barely share them on the social media, so it'll be good to keep photos that people might not see. So I like that kind of mindset to just kind of like help me, or encourage me or inspire me to shoot 35. But anyway, you've seen the photos the first day, the second day, and the third day. Now these are my favorites from the 3 days that I went out to photograph. These are some of the favorite that I ended up saving on here on my iPad that I'm going to share. So this photo right here, I really do like it. I like the composition. I wish the bird's poop wasn't that much on the light, but I guess it's the character of it. It adds up to the character. But yeah, I do really like this photo. I remember when I was cleaning the dust and trying to like add contrast in post, I thought about using the color contrast. I don't know if that makes sense, but you can, like, if you shot digital and you shot raw and there is blue sky, you can just go and darken the blue. And I remember, dude, you just shot this on film, so you cannot do that, and it's not color, it's straight black and white, so you cannot do that. You need filters to make that happen. But anyway, yeah, I wish this is a photo from the second day. So any of the photos that I'm going to be talking about from here is going to be from the second and third day. And I wish I had the red filter on this day, because looking at the clouds and the sky, it would have been really great. So this is one of the photos that I really like. I love this photo. I wish there was clouds up here in the top of the building, but anyway, it's still below, and it's great. I really like the contrast that it gives it. um, this one was kind of one of my favorites, because it kind of give you the location of where Levick Tower is. I ended up shooting something different on the third day to kind of give it a specific location where it is. This was a little bit, I think, one street down, but I really did like it. I was trying to get the light pole to like bless, kind of be on top of the building, but from whatever angle that I wasn't getting a good one, so I ended up just shooting it like this where it's on the side, and I really do like it. So it's like Civic Center Drive and West Broad Street, which Levick Tower is on Front and Broad Street. So yeah, this was great. This photo was nice. Now those were from the second day. So on the third day, this is the red filter photos, and you can see how bright the building is, with the lights that was hitting it, and also the filter that I used. Now imagine the building being lit like this with the sky from the second day. It would have been great. It would have really been great. And also, yeah, like I said, this is one of my favorite. And this is another composition, kind of like just making it a little bit more shorter, because I think I wanted to get rid of this tiny building on the bottom right here. I just wanted the building top showing. So this one too I like. And then this is the one like I really like from I wish it's a mixed feeling here. It tells you exactly where the building is, which is South Front and West Broad Street. And I think I might end up printing this one. I did make some prints, but all the prints that I made that I've chosen is from the second day. But I think this is from the third day, and as you can see, it was becoming a little bit more cloudy. So the red filter didn't really make any difference here. I mean, it made the building brighter, but the sky is just as white as the building. So the contrast that I wanted with the red filter isn't there, but I do like the way it kind of like, you know, brighten the building here. So I might end up printing this one, maybe. Now this photo, oh my God, I am so upset that it's blurry, and the fact that I overexposed it. I don't know what happened, but I think when I was taking the photo, I was like, oh, this will be an interesting composition. But then looking back at it, I'm like, I really do like this photo and the composition. So I'm definitely going to go back and shoot this exact photo again with the red filter and make sure I get it focused well and not blurry. So I think it was getting a little bit darker, so that's why my shutter speed was getting slower and slower. But I really do like this photo. It's a little bit overexposed on the building, but yeah. So I did like it. And then, oh man, I might print about five out of this. So like I already made 3 prints. So this one I really do like. I think I made 5 photos with the flag. Man, this video will be really long. I made 5 photos with the flag, and this one was the strongest. I wanted to I pictured the flag on top of the building like that, and this one stand out to me more because there is enough light on the flag. The other ones, the flag was kind of like blocking the light, so there wasn't that much light on it. I don't know if that makes sense, but I do really like the light on the flag as far as the building. And again, if the weather or if the sky was as of the second day, it would have made it really nice. But at the end of the day, I still like the photo, and it's one of the strongest. This one, the light was just beautiful. I was walking, so I kind of was walking around the building, and I crossed the road. I crossed the broad street onto front, and I was going to go in the, so on the left side there is a parking garage that I was going to go in and take the elevator to the top of the building to take another photo from behind the building, which I think you've already seen. If you didn't pay attention to it, it's on the other side, so it's on the back of the building, and the light was just hitting it so beautifully, and I was like, man, this is really, really nice light. So I made this photo, and I think it's the last one, yeah. And yeah, I do really like it. So I ended up making these prints that I'm about to show you, and from all the photos that I've shared with you now, just like talking back, like talking out loud about them right now, those two ones, I think the one with the flag and the one with the street signs telling you exactly where the building is, I might end up printing them. But this was printed on Hanamule, I hope I'm saying it right, pearl paper, and this is the first print. So you can see it's printed on an 8x10 paper, and this is the other one, and then the last one is this one here that I was saying I'll print the other one too. So those are the prints I made, and I might print the other two, and I'm going to really get these framed. Yeah, so that's it. It took me 3 rolls of film photographing basically the same building, trying to get the perfect shot. And I don't know, I hope this kind of inspired you. If you wanted a photo from a location or somebody or something, it's okay to redo it over and over again until you are satisfied with the results. You might say, dude, you could do better. Yeah, I could do better, but these are the ones that I think I like. And if the weather gets any nicer, I'm gonna keep going back out there and making the photos, because like I said, the way I'm thinking about my 35 work now is more of a long-term photography documenting way, where it's gonna keep inspiring me to shoot 35, because I've been shooting 120 a lot, and I've kind of, ever since I kind of paused on street photography, my 35 work has just been whatever, and like family photos and stuff, like on random stuff. Family photos are important, don't take me wrong, but yeah, I've not really paid attention to making any sort of like personal work with 35. So I'm so sorry that this video is too long. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. And again, I hope you did enjoy the photos and did enjoy these prints. I'm thinking about opening a print, like selling prints on my website. I will do it eventually. I just want to make sure I know I have good amount of photograph that I will want to sell on my website. We will see about that in the future. So, but if you guys will be interested in it, please let me know in the comments. This video is dragging too long. So anyway, thank you for watching. If you like to follow me on my Instagram, it's Edmund K. Boateng. Now it is all social platforms. It's the same name, Edmund K. Boateng. Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Clubhouse, wherever, Edmund K. Boateng. Follow me on there. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. The amount of people that watches my video are not subscribed to it, so please, please, please subscribe if you really want, or if you like what I'm doing on here. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video. But until then, go hit the street, create beautiful photos and share with us. Go do it over and over again if you have to. Be safe out there, and you don't forget, always create to inspire. See you guys. Bye-bye.